Smart Real Estate Wholesaling Chapter 1, Branding and the KLT Factor. In this chapter, you will discover three factors that will make your prospects see enough value in doing business with you. In this chapter, you will also discover how the KLT factor helps you attract motivated sellers, buyers, and prospects who have already closed themselves on the very idea of giving you money. You have crossed all the T's and dotted all your I's of the textbook definition of what the gurus taught you about real estate wholesaling. Maybe you're one of the top 10% who actually made it to finally realizing that the one activity you get paid for is marketing. Congratulations, that's a big deal. But there's a problem. You attract prospect, but in most cases they choose to not sign your contracts after investing time in marketing, prospecting, begging, and pleading. Basically, the more you beg and plead, the weaker and valueless your offer and services look to your prospect. Neediness makes it less likely for the prospect to stick to the terms even if they sign. Be open to adjustments and renegotiations, make the process easy, and even help you close the deals. You have spent money, time, energy, and resources on attracting the prospect. You did an awesome job on marketing and promotion, but you've done a terrible job on closing. At this point, you figured out that you need to learn how to close the prospect. Yet again, you stumbled into old school gurus who claim that they've hacked the secret to closing by handling objections. Here's the problem with old school sales tactics such as objection handling. Objection handling is borderline synonymous to begging and coming off as needy to your prospect. The law of attraction is becoming more and more of the driving force of business in the modern age. Being needy kills attraction and only makes your prospects want to run away from you. It devalues your offer. Hard closing is one of the most ineffective activities to invest your time in today due to the fact that there are multiple easy leverage points to getting prospects to close themselves on your offers, services, and choosing you. Three of these leverage points is in the KLT factor, and it's super easy for you to start leveraging them in your business now. As I pointed out previously, people have choices and options at their fingertips these days. If you try to hard close them on your products and services, the options right from their smartphone of similar and even better services are endless, and they will end up buying into others. Therefore, it is more important now than ever before to create unique emotional hooks that help your prospect default to choosing to work with you. The only one counter to easy accessibility, choices, and options is the simple fact that there is only one you. As a real estate wholesaler, you're only one of thousands coming into the game every day. The gurus are conducting seminars every weekend, selling their $25,000 programs, and creating all these wholesalers who basically send the same yellow letters, hang the same bandit signs. There are a lot of people doing the same thing, and the more people doing it, the less value it adds to the marketplace. It's just supply and demand. Higher supply equals to less value. So guess what we will never have enough supply of? You. Imagine this. You stumbled into a prospect and there was an alignment of three elements in his or her mind. Now he or she is attracted to the very idea of achieving a common goal with you, serving his or her need, and simultaneously creating cash flow for your real estate wholesaling business. The prospect is attracted to this awesomeness of an idea to work with you, and he doesn't even know why, and neither can he explain why. With this formula, they typically don't even have a full understanding of how the deal will go before deciding to sign your contract. This prospect is ready to sign the contract and doesn't even mind signing it without the presence of an attorney. There are no hard closing or objection handling necessary. All they ask for is where to sign up because they are already sold. What are these factors that need to align, and can you reverse engineer it? It's the KLT factor. The KLT factor is an acronym for know, like, and trust. The interesting part about it is that your prospect don't need to exactly know, like, and trust you. They simply have to feel like it. Human beings buy with emotions 85% of the time and justify with logic later. There is a quick test that you can do to see if you have any KLT equity in the marketplace. Google your personal name and see what happens. One of three things will happen if you're like most real estate wholesaling investors. 1. The search will generate all the value you have been hiding. 2. You will see random uncontrolled information about yourself. Or number 3, you will see nothing. The third scenario is not what you want. With that being said, go ahead and Google my name, Ola Talks Abitogun. The truth is that people will Google search your name even if all you're trying to do is become friends. How much more do you think your prospect will search when trying to make big financial or buying decisions? One of the biggest new things in the digital era of e-commerce are product reviews. People's buying decisions are highly influenced by these things. However, there's one big influence that can beat the effect of product reviews. It's called content marketing. Content marketing is the act of reverse engineering your KLT factor. With each content, video or written article, you publish to answer questions and solve problems for your market and prospects. You will then increase your brand equity. Later in this publication, you will discover simple formulas to start increasing your brand equity and boost your KLT factor. Once you get this going, it will virtually be impossible for anything to kill your business forever, even if you tried. Think about it. When you publish valuable content over and over on the internet, you can't erase it. That's my story right now, but you need to be aware that you are creating stories every day with you in it as the main actor. These stories can be leveraged heavily to increase your KLT and brand equity. The earlier you start doing that, the better and the more edge you will have against all the people that come after you. The playing field is leveled right now, and they may not always be that way. Here's your first opportunity to experience how easy it is to do this in 5 steps. Step 1. Record a simple video summarizing what you learned in this chapter. Number 2. Transcribe the video into words, title, and descriptions. Number 3. Upload the video to youtube.com. Complete the title, description, and search keyword tags. 4. Submit. And 5. Promote the video link to your social media profiles. The longer you wait to start building your brand equity, the higher the chances of increased chances of saturated self-proclaiming experts. However, remember that the cream always rises to the top. The KLT factor stands for know, like, and trust. These are the 3 stages that a prospect goes through before deciding to sign contracts or buy into you. Are you still confused on what content exactly to invest in publishing in order to build a massive attractive brand online? I will give you a simple formula for that on the next chapter. Go to myempirepro.com for more information.